Okay, this is very, very awkward to do this with it mounted on my head, but it's okay. Maybe I'll get a little bit better at it as we go. And this is one I did just yesterday, and basically I tie a few of those together. I didn't put any tag in there, which I should have. Okay, this is the Barbados cherry, and it had at least one nice one under there. Just hoping I don't have to pick the pits off the ground after the raccoon eats them, because I want to eat them. Okay, I think somebody's eating this. This is okay. Well, there we are. So the last few days when I've been doing this, I have gotten away from how I do it, my routine, and that's hard. Okay, there's one I did very recently. Same with you. Seems like you're surviving. There you. Okay. Another one on rock with some, looks like it's getting some mossy stuff growing on it, which I like. Okay, so we're gonna do this. All right. Give some water to the first Mayan spinach tree. This came from Jim Dix, golly, 20 years ago maybe. We've been breaking pieces off it ever since. Planting them all over. And when I say we, that's probably me. I don't know that Kathy cares too much about that. Okay. Clear the base of this one so you could see the trunk. I did that a day or two ago. Here. Ugh. Ugh. I don't know if I can make this work. This hose is caught on something. We'll keep going. These are old, what do you say, dead gumbo limbo stumps that I tried to grow. Here's a little root on rock that I hope will go. Let's see here. Yeah, he'll be all right. Let's move you out from there. All right, so yes. Oh, go around here. Missed this guy the last few days. It's nearly our oldest plant. Maybe it is our oldest plant. It's close. I think it might be because we had this at the other house. And there's one that needs to be hung up someplace. And where? Okay, put you here for a second. A lot of bird feeders, and I often have a question as to where to put the next one. Too many there, but I think I can get away with this. It doesn't have any food in it yet, but lots of bird feeders, probably 30 of them, something like that, all over here. Okay. Keep going. This is going to be a nice fountain at some point with this in it. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see it? I don't know. Okay, so we'll just keep going. Sooner or later there'll be retribution. Okay. This is a wonderful rainbow eucalyptus plant that I started from a seed a long time ago. It used to be really tall, and then we ran short of water, and by that I mean I didn't do what I'm doing right now. So we thought it died, but it started again, and now it's got a whole new top that's really nice. Okay, down there. It's the avocado, one of them. When I do this, feel like I've done something for the plants. And it's a feeling that's not easy to get all the time. This is another old plant. This is an elephantier that came from the lot next door when it was vacant. I dug it up because I knew when they put the new house over there up, they weren't going to be caring about it. So I dug him up and trimmed this one yesterday. And this down here especially. Because I'm a little unsure about what this is supposed to be. Is this a palm tree or whatever? I know these are mahoganies, but it's a little hard for me to get that imagination going on that one. I still like the way it looks. All right, here are two, what's the word? Loquat trees and strangler fig. Now this loquat right here perhaps needs help. I was going to bend it, but so it's still got wire on. I'll leave it go for now. All right, so bending over makes me short of breath. All right. So how it works is that since I started over there, I'm going to end over there. So I don't do these right now. You can see the new bricks I've got here. I'm going to be working on shelving, improving the shelving. I don't know that I'll bore you with all of that, but I got bricks and boards, and that's the way to go as far as I'm concerned. Rather than these plastic things, which I'm happy about. We have a lot of them, and I'm sure I'll continue to use them, but sooner or later they're not. The main shelves are going to be concrete blocks with 8 foot 2x6. I think 2x6. Yeah, maybe 2x8. Can't remember. Boards like that across them, and I have one like that in the back corner. First one. It's not in here. At some point, I'm sure I will go there. This plant right here really interests me. It's probably invasive. Usually the ones I like are invasive. Right, so cut this one off right here a couple days ago. Got new leaves coming. Okay, so there's something I'm going to show you about that in a second here as soon as I get done with this. This bamboo, I bought it from just these 3 little, what do you call them? 3 little culms in the center coming up, and they've been cut off and they had roots. Never know what's going to happen. It's just really gone great. This is the first. Okay, I got to go fix this. It's not going to let me go around this corner, and I'm going to catch myself on that. So if you're lucky, you might get to see me have a tantrum. I hate this when this happens. There doesn't seem to be any way to stop it, at least within my power. At least I can pick this up, not catch my foot or my leg with the barbed wire that's on it. Okay, that was great. Great little side trip. I will continue here. I don't really know how to make a Schefflera bonsai. This one is a Schefflera, and the ones I see on the internet all look so much cooler than mine. All right, good, keep going. Caught the camera on something. So over the next few years, I'm going to be placing all of these plastic shelves, at least. Okay, so can you see there's no water coming out, or very little? That's because it stopped right here. Stopped, twisted, and just really generally crappy. All right, try again. I think the reason the water wasn't coming out was that this wasn't centered. Is that it? Yeah. A lot more coming out now. Okay, so let me show you something. In this pot, right here, I think you can see me. Can you see me? Yeah, you got to come down a little bit. All right, so in this pot is some of my bonsai soil. It's got these black aquarium stones on the top, but that's okay. I'm going to show you what happens with bonsai soil when you water. Water all you want, and it just goes right down through. Can you see that? It doesn't pool on the surface, none of that. Well, that's good because I think the main way that I kill these plants is by overwatering, not under. Okay. This is a nice one. I was getting some nice willow down there and a nice big tree right here. It's just great. Okay, this is my first set of mahoganies. This should be 5 in there, yeah. And they came up from seeds. I collect the seed pods from around here, and they grow from there. Okay, we're going to continue. We're not going to make a right turn here. That's the end. That's when we go to the end. All right, so we'll continue here. Some of these. I hope I can get everything watered before it starts to pour out here. And that's kind of how it works. All right, so over here. Now, I found this thing full of water yesterday, so that's full of water. So I don't think I need to worry about those, except to figure out how not to have it be that way. It's not hard. Just gotta get those out of there. I just can't do it right now with this in my hand. And I forget very soon what I'm supposed to do. All right, these are 3 that I'll get you. These are some that I did the other day. I'm just gonna get a little bit of water in there. Okay, like that. And this should be bonsai soil too, so it should just drain right through. I don't know if any of these will make it, but I have to figure out something to do with all these tiny, all these tiny pots that I have. All right, I'm gonna go over here. Look at this. Get these over here. Like this. Here's all the wood for my bonsai shelves. There's a missing one piece, unless I took it back there last night, which I don't remember doing. So that'll be a nice surprise if it's back there. All right, so turn it back a little. Around here. You see, I keep trying to put things in these small pots because I like the small pots. That's one. And the other thing is that they're easy to make. I make them using these silicone rubber molds that you can see over there. I'm not in the pot making business at the moment, but when I am, I'll definitely show you how bad I am at it. And that's a winner right there. Okay, I noticed the other orange pot down here, which I have lost, but now I found it. I can't bend over and get it, or I'll drop this camera right in the water. So I won't do that. You know, around here, of course, we've got lots of old wood, and this is a broken. Used to have mother-in-law plants in these things, and they just kind of took over and broke it there. But now I use the pieces to make things out of, kind of like forests. If that makes any sense. At least a couple where I'm trying to do that. Okay, this one's going to need some cutting at some point, but right now I'm happy. Continue. So, since all these gumbo limbos that I tried did not make it, what I'm doing is I'm putting other things in there. Mostly at this point, Mayan spinach, mostly. Okay. We got to shut that off. I'll try to get around this corner. It gets all twisted and There ought to be a way where I can twist it one day and untwist it the next. But so far, no, I'm not seeing it. Okay, I don't know what's in here. I want to water you anyway, just because we need rain. I planted some, what did I plant? I planted some, come on the corner. I planted some, something I want? No. Planted some firebush seeds that I prepared the way I was told to. And they're in one of these pots. Maybe that one over there. That's the one. So I'll just get it. This one really needs to be moved to a different spot because it's so nice. I did it yesterday. I worked on it. Okay, so I like that one too. All right. We'll check the temperature of the water. 104, that's what I like to see. Hot tubs, for some reason that I'm not aware of, only go to 104, at least as far as when the heater turns on. I guess you could certainly heat the water more than that if you had some way to do it, and I do have a way to do it. Even in weather like this, which today shouldn't be in the low 80s, it's getting a little fall-like for Florida. The hot tub does not hold temperature once the bubbles start. Now, I know why that is, and it annoys me, but the reason is that instead of using aqua jets or water jets, this inflatable hot tub, which is not expensive, it's probably the cheapest one you can get, and it doesn't have aqua jets. What it does is uses a pump to pump outside air through the water, so you get bubbles. That's what you get, bubble jets. And that's all well and good. They can massage you just like a water jet with one problem, and that is that it uses outside air. And the outside air, even in Florida, is cold enough to really bring the temperature down fast. Okay, so I got 104 for maybe 10 minutes. And then 100. I like this. Avocados come back great. This one not so much, but we're not giving up on you yet. I love that little pot under there.